Welcome to another World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and this one is from the user Dennis DP. He's driving the Bat.Chat 25-ton on a standard battle on the Himmelsdorf. Tier 10 medium tank, the one with the very dangerous autoloader. It's also very, very quick. Paper-thin armour and a small hit point pool, but with the speed that this thing's able to relocate and offload its damage, it doesn't really matter if you play this one correctly. Now this replay, I just want to say right off the bat, doesn't come away with fantastic scores. The numbers aren't really what you want to be watching in this replay. What you want to be watching is the tactics that the player Dennis employs, how he plays this tank, and what he achieves. So if you're wanting to learn how to play the Bat.Chat, this is going to be class number 101 for you. Also, just generally playing a tier 10 medium, this is class maybe 104. I don't even know if that's how the American numbered class system works, but yeah, let's just get on to it. So straight away he's going to be heading for the hill. Now you will have noticed as he came up the hill, he took a little detour to the left to come up that side. That was one, to give his gun slightly longer to reload so that when he crested his hill he was either reloaded or very close to reloaded. And secondly, it was to get a view around the rubble that he just drove around there, so that as he comes up, if there's anybody already in position behind that rubble, he can get a shot at them as his gun is reloaded. So a couple of good reasons to do that little jink to the left, which now hopefully you will remember. Trying to focus on this T-54 lightweight to get him out of the battle, does indeed. Unloads all bar one shot into him. The other one was fired at the Type 61 there, but that one didn't quite penetrate, unfortunately. As you can see, because they've pushed the enemy tanks down off the hill, because the heavies haven't arrived yet, he was feeling a little bit safe just to reload on the grass area. If there'd been a few more enemy tanks there, he probably would have had to fall back a bit further, probably all the way around the church on the hill here. But as it is, he's perfectly safe just to reload where he is, or even further around the left-hand side of the hill, of the church there. Just focusing on this IS-4 as they take out the Leopard PTA. His gun is fully loaded, and if he just gives the IS-4 enough rope, he's going to go ahead and hang himself. He's getting shot in the rear. I don't think he realises exactly where he's being shot at from, because if he just reversed straight back, there's no way that the Bat.Chat would have been able to hit him there. But as it is, he reverses and takes a little turn to the side, and that allows Dennis DP to unload 5 shells into him. Pretty much 2,000 points of damage to that to the IS-4. Now you see he's started a reload of his gun. Unfortunately, there are 2 tanks starting a base capture, and Dennis realises that the danger is imminent. T-54 lightweight is moving in, but he's on very low health. He gets there. Not sure if he's going to get the base capture reset. He's not. He gets taken out very, very quickly. So Dennis only has 5 seconds left on the clock to get around this corner. He's got to make this shot count. He gets one good hit. Realises that he's not going to have the damage speed here. I'm going to slow this replay down just a little bit, because what happened there is as he came around the corner, he realised he wasn't going to have the speed of reload to be able to take both of these tanks out as quickly as he needed to. As you see, he lost 1,000 hit points in that little manoeuvre there, so he definitely had the alpha damage in the barrel. He just didn't have the speed of being able to unload that alpha damage. So what he does is he heads around the corner, shoots the first guy, rams, and then shoots the second guy, which eliminates him. If he hadn't rammed him, he would have been continuing to take fire from both of them while his autoloader reloaded. Now I know that's only just over 2 seconds, but 2 seconds counts when you've got 2 AMX 1390s that can penetrate you with every single shot. So instead of waiting on that reload, rammed him, even though he knew that it would do considerable damage to himself as well, and that just allowed him to get him eliminated. Now you can see him focusing on the E50, as he was the closest to death and the biggest threat, and then goes for the WZ afterwards to take him out. Eliminates 2 tanks from the hill, but he knows now that the Type and the IS-8 know that he's going to be out of shells, so they start to come forward. He has to make a run for it. Heads around the corner. Now he could have just sat at the top of the hill and tried to threaten and pretend that his gun was reloaded, but anybody with half a brain would have seen the amount of damage that he unleashed and know that he only had 1 or 2 shells left in the chamber, so they probably would have just pushed down on him and taken him out, which is why falling back like he is was absolutely the smart thing to do. Lying in wait, not quite reloaded for the IS-8, probably would have missed that shot anyway. IS-8's pretty quick. So he's going to sit just for a couple of seconds longer, wait for this type. I think the type realises that that he was there lying in wait, because he did get spotted, so the type was maybe just holding off. Going to wait for the IS-8, but the IS-8's just a little bit too smart, and he doesn't come steaming around the corner just yet, as he doesn't want to get shot completely in the face. And the amount of hit points that he's got left is 850 around about, so he's got enough hit points to be able to trade and just take someone down. Type 61 snuck around, but he's able to take him out and only takes tracking damage, which is the best thing that could have happened to him at this point. And now it is just the IS-8 left. And the IS-8 was on full health last time we saw him. He's now in the base. But with the speed of fire that the Bat.Chat has, 4 shells in the chamber, it's not quite enough alpha damage. Well, it is now, because he just gets smashed in the face by the E100. So Dennis is just going to be able to trade with him. There's going to be nothing the IS-8 here can do. Doesn't even need to circle him. Could just take him out full on in the face, and that is the victory. So brilliant game played there by Dennis.P. Like I said, making absolutely every single right choice that he possibly could have made to come away with the victory there. So excellent replay from you. 7 kills, 7,000 points of damage, and playing near enough a perfect game on Himmelsdorf. Thank you very much for sending that replay in. Don't forget, guys, if you've got yourself a replay, then check out the description for the email address. I've been Maxwell, this has been a World of Tanks replay, and I'll catch you guys next time.